God, what is it? The fucking whatever the fuck this thing's called, all day long. It's like the 9th time I played this map in 10 minutes.
Because most of the time it's going to do it with the money that I work.
I got a skewed way of telling time.
Secure the area. Clear all threats. Loading. Reloading. Stun grenade out. Lost the lead. Using drill charge. Surprise, cabron. Incoming.
Cheeky bastard!
We've got him on the run.
Fucking A.
Throwing a stun grenade. Throwing thermite. Hand online. didn't see me coming, did you?
See how that bitch ass can't block the door? I couldn't even fucking get out, little bitch. Little fucking camping bitch.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Taking effective fire. Our perimeter's occupied. Fall back. Friendly UAV online. Halfway to mission complete. Saber 1.
Target down.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly SAE on the way.
Yeah, a 0.00 kill streak with a 381 team score. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I just saw that. Yo.
I can't do anything. I'm like, then you will find something.
Enemy UAV overhead. We've taken the lead. We've lost the lead. We're getting overrun. Fall back. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV in the airspace. Enemy UAV overhead. We've taken the lead. The lead is ours. Enemy SAE strike launched. We're advancing. Take pressure. The enemy launched a cruise missile. We've lost the lead. Friendly Overwatch Helo in the area. Enemy UAV in the airspace. Enemy SAE strike incoming. Friendly VTOL entering the airspace. Enemy active. UAV is online. Friendly cruise missile. Enemy UAV in the airspace. Enemy secured the lead. Get moving. Friendly reinforcements inbound. Friendly stealth bomber is overhead. Chopper gunner servicing target. Enemy SAE strike in position. Enemy UAV. UAV overhead. Enemy emergency airdrop in the AO. Friendly Wilson rolling in. Enemy gunship entering the AO. Enemy counter UAV overhead. Enemy airstrike.
Body blue raised arms, face fuchsia tongue out, face green smiling, face green smiling.
You fucking serious, dude? This is like the 10th time. Come on. Fucking map is poop, toilet, shit water. I'm gonna need you to turn your shitty dollar store mic off, please. Thank you. Have a great day. You're definitely not shining in the mic department. Please turn that shit off, please. Thank you. Have a great day.
Who are you talking to? You guys playing with manager and having a dog
I cannot hear you again. Your mic is, once again, it is still garbage. It's poo-poo. It's caca. It is shit on the ears. Please turn that off and carry on. Have a great day.
Losing ground. Secure the perimeter.
We can be battle buddies. Come on, stick man. Move it. Move it, stick man.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Loading. Reloading.
Hostile
Linda,
sentry
got
is
one.
active.
Of course I'd get shot in the back. Of course I'd get shot in the back by a camper.
Friendly stealth bomber inbound. Vehicles are inbound. The enemy holds the advantage. Fight back. The lead is ours. Find cover.
Good camping, bitch. Just sitting there, doing nothing. Just camping, hoping somebody comes along.
Friendly cruise missile approaching target.
Punk, bitch.
Enemy UAV active. Hostiles launched an SAE. Enemy UAV active.
Changing mag. Sniper training.
Hostile recruit deployed. Cargo helo is inbound. Advancing. Maintain pressure. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Protect the area.
Some camping fucking kids, man. This is motherfucking bullshit. Time to go run some motherfuckers over.
Drop the sniper. Incoming. Loading. Reloading.
Copy that. Wheelson online. Passing fire.
Oh, what the fuck?
Friendly cruise missile deployed. Cargo helo en route to the AO.
What the fuck, man? I'll be using that motherfucker no more. God damn, that thing's a stupid son of a bitch.
Hostile cruise missile launched. Hostile airstrike incoming.
Reloading.
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Loading.
Changing in the Middle East. This morning, the mayor of New York has the city on notice. Ships to secure Jewish places of worship. Israel rallied Tuesday with speakers including New York Governor. The NYPD.
The enemy is close to a win. Force friendly UAV on station.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, these little fucking faggot kids are supposed to be in school or some shit. Oh yeah, you guys are great, dude. You let them get all the tanks. Fucking awesome team I'm working with here. Bunch of retarded fucking babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app.
See this gunning. This shines. Remember that name.
Right now, on Morning News Now, Israeli counterattack just days after the surprise Hamas attack that shocked the world and left hundreds dead. Israeli defense forces claim to have re-established control inside the country. Israel's military bombing the Hamas-run Gaza Strip, ordering a complete siege, no electricity, fuel, or food allowed inside. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying this is just the beginning.
We have always known what the Hamas have been. Now the whole world knows this terrible enemy wanted the war and it will receive a war.
This morning, Israeli Defense Forces gearing up for a potential all-out invasion of Gaza, summoning 300,000 reservists. Palestinian officials also say hundreds, including civilians, have been killed in Israeli operations against Hamas. This, as we've learned, Americans are likely among the many hostages being held by Hamas, which is now threatening to execute one hostage every time Israel attacks a civilian area without warning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joe Fryer.
And I'm Savannah Sellers. We're going to get right to our top story. We have full team coverage of this rapidly developing situation with teams on the ground in Israel all the way here to Washington.
We begin with NBC News foreign correspondent Kelly Kobiea, who is in Ichilov Hospital in Tel Aviv. Kelly, first of all, just what's going on where you are, and just what's the overall situation like inside Israel right now after the military said it secured the border with Gaza?
Well, Joe, I'm sure you can hear it's a very loud environment here. This is a hospital lobby. It's been turned into a blood donation site, and there is a constant stream of people coming here wanting to donate blood. One man told us that he came here on his lunch hour hoping to come in and out. He was told to come back in 3.5 hours. The wait is that long. Underneath us is a parking garage that is being turned into an emergency hospital. Several layers of a parking garage. The parking bays are still there. They're moving dialysis machines down there. They will have full life support capability down there, trauma, operation. They can do everything they need to do. The CEO telling me that they are preparing for the possibility of the worst case scenario, multiple missile strike on Tel Aviv. So the country feels very much on a war footing, particularly here at this hospital. Some stores are starting to open, some restaurants are starting to open, but people in Tel Aviv are still sort of in a state of shock, still coming to terms with this massive change. On the military side, the IDF, Israeli Defense Force, said that they've conducted about 200 strikes overnight and into the morning of what they say are Hamas and Islamic Jihad positions inside Gaza. They say that they hit 2 mosques, one used as a command center, the other for weapon storage, according to the IDF. So that counteroffensive pressing forward. And just in the past few minutes, we've learned that air raid sirens are now sounding in the biggest city in the south.
What is the humanitarian situation like within Gaza for civilians?
Now, it's a dire situation inside Gaza for civilians. The United Nations said some of their workers have been killed. They say that health workers have been killed. About 180,000 people are now displaced. The vast majority of them are being placed into makeshift shelters, schools essentially, that have been built by the United Nations. Those are the safest places for families to go. We're seeing video coming in from Gaza, rescue workers pulling children out of the rubble. In some cases, again, Israel says that they are hitting military targets, but we've said over and over again, this is an incredibly densely packed urban area, and there are homes and people and apartment buildings that are also being affected as the numbers continue to rise. More than 700, closing in on 800 people killed in Gaza now, according to Gaza health officials, and more than 100 of them are children, more than 100 are women. On top of that, there's a humanitarian crisis developing. A lot of people are dependent on aid there. Food distribution is sort of on hold. The UN is struggling to distribute food there. And they're also warning that medicine and fuel supplies are both running low. Fuel that is used to run the generators to keep the hospitals working there. Guys.
Kelly, real quickly, I do want to ask you about the hostage situation in Gaza. Do we have any solid numbers on how many Israelis Hamas is holding right now?
Still no firm numbers. The IDF, Israeli Defense Force, say that they have identified a number of hostages. I don't want to give you the wrong number. It's at least 30, it may be as many as 50 that they've positively identified as being held hostage in Gaza. We don't really know the condition of these hostages because we're not hearing that from Hamas. There's no way to verify how they're doing. There's been some discussion of possible prisoner swaps. There are discussions ongoing in question. Is Hamas open to releasing women and children in response to the Israelis releasing some female prisoners? And there's conflicting information on that as well. One Hamas official saying, yes, we're open to that idea. Another saying, no, not until the military operation is over. So a lot of unknowns still when it comes to those hostages inside Gaza, guys.
Right, Kelly Kobe in Tel Aviv. Kelly, thank you so much.
Now we want to bring in Elon Trillin for more. He is a Brandeis University professor and an Israeli historian. The violence in Israel also go deeply personal to him. His daughter and son-in-law were killed in their home by Hamas militants. Professor, thank you very much for joining us. Of course, something so difficult. We are so sorry for your loss, and we appreciate you being with us this morning. Obviously, you're dealing with this unimaginable grief. Again, such a personal part of this tragedy. First, we'd just love to hear from you, give you the opportunity to just tell us about your daughter, what you want us to know about Deborah, and your son-in-law, Shlomi.
They were a beautiful couple. Both of them were musicians. They were teachers. They ensured that their children in the elementary grades went to a joint Jewish-Arab school, so that the classes were conducted both in Arabic and in Hebrew, with the idea in their own perspective that since we live in a fractious area, that it would be important that people learn each other's languages and cultures so that they might be able to find the means to accommodate to one another and live together. And it was to that end, Shlomi, my son-in-law, actually taught in the school for a good many years, a school called Hagar, named for Abraham's first wife, and the one who was considered to be not favored. It was a way of saying, we will privilege those who think they're not favored here, and we will give them priority because we seek accommodation. So that's the couple who lost their lives, and in part, they saved their son's life, a 16-year-old boy, by throwing their bodies on him as the Hamas came, used explosives to break through the doors to their home, and then used explosives to break through their so-called safe door. And then came back time after time to see if they had killed everybody in the house. And when they weren't satisfied, they lit the house on fire, as they did all the other houses in the neighborhood, expecting that if they were a survivor, that survivor would run out and then they could shoot him. These were people who came bent on murder. And they succeeded to such a significant extent that in this house right now, we also live in the Negev. The siblings and the surviving children are together discussing how and where they're going to bury their parents, because it can't be done in the community in which they made their home, because it's still a war zone. So where does one go? And how does one arrange that? There are so many corpses that have been assembled. Some are unidentified. Our kids have given their DNA, and they know where their parents are. But extracting them from the mess and bringing them to a community or a place where it is appropriate for them to be buried is a problem. These are the kinds of issues that children, and I might say parents, should never have to face. But that's going on, and that's because we are suffering through a pogrom. Now, it's because of pogroms in Eastern Europe that my parents and grandparents came to the United States of America. Never did we believe that that kind of experience would replicate itself here, and that our grandchildren would encounter that as an experience of life. So there's frustration, there's anger, there's not hate. We recognize this is not Islam. We recognize that this is a variant stream, a wild weed, if you like, that has attacked all kinds of people based upon their identity and their faith. And that's what a pogrom is. A pogrom is not a military action between one military against another. It's when people with arms go against innocent civilians and attack them because of their difference in faith and difference in identity. So we know that Hamas is not the entire Arab world. But we know that's the part we have to deal with. We're thrilled, as my kids wanted to believe that we could find accommodation. The Abraham Accords, the relationships with Morocco, the possibility of Saudi Arabia, the fact of the university, Ben Gurion University, where I taught for decades, that there are Arabs who are heads of departments, that 50% of the people studying pharmacy in Israel are Arab, 20+% of the students at our MIT, the Technion, are Arabs. That my daughter learned Arabic as a pediatric oncologist at Hadassah Hospital because she wanted to serve the students who were coming, the patients who were coming from across the border and within the Arab communities of Israel. We came here to live in peace, and instead we get the same kind of fundamental anti-Semitic hostility which still exists in this part of the world and is directed to Christians, to Jews, and to people who do not belong to the community that wishes to ascend to power.
Professor Truman,
let me just finish. There are probably fewer Christians in the Middle East today than there were a century ago. Almost all the Jewish communities a century ago have been uprooted, and they were here for 2,000 plus years. So I just wanted to make clear that anger is not directed against the Arab world. It is not directed at people who have a different faith. It is directed against the people who behave in this outrageous way and those who would support them. Sorry.
Professor Elanson, thank you so much. Your expertise in this area is so appreciated this morning, and of course we are so sorry for your loss. We appreciate you sharing a little bit about your family with us.
Thank you.
Now, hundreds of families are still looking for loved ones who were abducted by Hamas militants over the weekend.
That's right. NBC News Chief Foreign Correspondent Richard Engel sat down with one mother who is holding on to hope that her daughter is alive.
Families across Israel are facing the worst possible anguish, with loved ones held hostage by Hamas and dragged into Gaza. Among the missing is Romy Gonen, a 23-year-old waitress who enjoys travel. This was her last birthday before Romy went to that doomed music festival.
Romy was going to the party.
Her mother, Mariah, first heard from Romy by phone as rockets started falling on Saturday, which was not that unusual for Israel.
She's calling me, Mom, what should I do? Tell me what to do. No worries, the bombing will stop in a minute. Just be relaxed, go to your car.
But this attack kept going.
She was terrified. She was saying, Mommy, we're trying to get out of here, but I'm bleeding. We were shocked. Everybody here was shocked. And she said, Mommy, I'm afraid that we'll die. And I said, no, you're not going to die.
Then she heard voices in Arabic.
And then I heard shooting all around, very close to the car. I started hearing voices in Arabic talking to each other, shouting at each other. And I was so afraid. I was so afraid.
After that, the phone went dead. The family later tracked it to inside Gaza. We drove to the town of Sderot near Gaza, close to where the music festival was held. Major Doron Spellman, an Israeli military spokesman, described the Hamas killing
started shooting all these vehicles, people standing at the bus stop, everything you see, carnage, everything.
Sorry guys, I gotta take the dog out.